Docs in Progress student.
Documentary filmmaker.
An amazing colleague, an amazing mentor to me.
An educator. Sam Hampton is both a documentary filmmaker and an educator. His documentary films have focused on inspirational leaders in the community, whether they be artists or educators. And Sam himself embodies that same sense of leadership, especially in his work in Docs in Progress, educating children in the community how to tell their stories.
Sam, in many ways, is the epitome of what Docs in Progress is all about. It's about turning people into confident documentary filmmakers. And Sam, when he walked in the first time to have a consultation with me and Adele, self-admittedly didn't know what he was doing. And that's why he came to us. He wanted to make his documentary happen, and he wanted to do it right. And he didn't have time in his life to, spend 2 years going to film school. So, he came to us, we helped him as much as we could, and he kind of ran with it. And, and then not only did he take what he got from the consultation, but then he did a work in progress screening where he got more feedback, from an audience. And, and I think that really made a huge difference for him. Docs in Progress, as it exists today, would not be here without Sam. Sam was really the spark that helped us turn what was an amazing idea, and we were doing great programs, but turning all of that into an institution. Sam helped us turn this into a nonprofit organization. Sam found the documentary house. Sam really has been at the forefront of us building up a whole curricula of educational programs that have really taken what Docs in Progress is about to the next level.
Was so excited to find out about Docs in Progress and thought it had been around forever, and just that I didn't know about it. Little did I realize that actually it was quite a new organization at the time. But I was so impressed and inspired when I was there with Sam and had a chance to talk with him, learn about the organization. Not only did he get me excited about what Docs in Progress was doing, but he also really listened to all my ideas and was genuinely interested in what I had to say. And I felt like he really cared about what motivated me to get involved with the organization.
And a little over a year ago, I had the great idea to start a film production company, even though I knew nothing about making film. And I mean nothing other than how to watch it. And so I turned to Docs in Progress and to Sam for help in getting started. And now, a year later, I have a nonprofit underway with several films in the works, and really cannot put into words how thankful I am, Sam, for all that you did along the way in making that possible. Thank you.
That when I first got to Docs in Progress, it was you and Erica and Adele. And I had a class with Erica at first, teaching me some more theoretical things, but then it came down to actually using the gear, and that's where you came in. And so I took documentary production and made the first little widget that I ever made. And so, of course, since then, this has become a passion of mine, as I think was your course, starting from a career and finding that this was a wonderful outlet for expression and communication and change.
I'm a young guy. I haven't been doing this for all that long, and it's been so meaningful and so encouraging over the years to have someone like Sam, who is so accomplished and has done so many amazing things throughout the course of his life, really take interest and investment and care in my own growth and development as a filmmaker, as an educator, as a professional in the nonprofit world, and as a community member. And to have someone as skilled and gifted as him in a way serve as almost a mentor for me, I think has been precious beyond compare.
You know, I think everybody in this room who's watching this knows, you know, what Sam has meant to them personally. And I think while he's impacted us all in different ways, you know, maybe for some people he was the first person they encountered when they came in the door, you know, just inquiring about what we do. You know, maybe for another person they took a class with him and it kind of put a light bulb, you know, over their head. Wow, I can really make a film. You know, maybe for somebody else it was just sitting down with him, you know, one-on-one and kind of feeling like this was a person who really cared about, you know, what I'm doing and wanted to make sure I could do it as well as possible. I think for me, you know, even though I'm the executive director, even though I'm the co-founder of the organization, you know, I mean, I learned something new from Sam every day that I was here. And I think I'll continue to learn a lot from Sam. You know, I mean, I think he's what some of us would call a mensch. And I think that he's really touched so many people in so many different ways. And, you know, I'm sad to see him leave the everyday world of Docs in Progress, but I also know that he will always be a key part of what Docs in Progress is.
And I really only have one thing to say about Sam, and that is, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, nobody can deny, nobody can deny, nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, nobody can deny. Congrats, Sam. See you around, bud.